Any people they are released under supervision of immigration for deportation cannot go out of the country
And for how long is that supposed to be?
forever.
Wow.
So that's why I wish that I can see my mother again. Before that, I'm working. I have 2 used car dealer before, and I have the business myself. I'm the owner, to used car dealer, and I have saved a lot of money. That moment, yes, I can help my family. I send the money to help my mother every month, and for her to I want to make sure she have the house to live for the rest of her life, comfortable. And I want her to go into travel and visit anywhere that she wishes. That's why I send the money to help my mother for her to enjoy, for the rest of her life.
And is she still with us?
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, I just talking to my mother last week. My mother is very old now. Last time she almost died. But I try to go into, that's why I buy the car. And I buy the car. One of the person selling the car to me. But he say that car good. I don't want to buy any stolen car or anything. But they told me that car, that's his wife and all the paperwork. Because he sold for me a car before. So that's why I trust him, and I bought that car with hope that I can sell. He sell very cheap, so that's why I buy it right away with hope that I can sell it right away so I can help my mother in Vietnam when she in the hospital and very serious on her liver. So I buy that car right away, but without thinking. And finally, when I go in to do the car wash, the California Highway Patrol, the car, they drive opposite way of me. And then when I pass, and California Highway Patrol U-turn and follow me, I say, why, what happened? I didn't violate the law, And then the light on. So I stop, and then they put the gun. And I put my hand outside the car slowly, and they say, no, sit down on my seat. And I show them the driver's license at what they ask for. And they say, you driving the car is the stolen car. I say, no, I didn't stolen the car. This car, I have a paper, I have a key too. How can I stolen? And he said that his wife have cancer, so he need help. So that's why I buy. First of all, the car he sell is cheap, and his wife is serious cancer, so she need help. So that's why in 2 things that make me make a decision real quick, So I didn't really check with the DMV like I did before. Usually I buy the car from Bruce. It's a Mickey Towing and Avenue Towing. He always legal, never do anything wrong or walk step side about the law, So I never thinking about that I buy the stolen car. That's the first time I buy the car like that. And also I promise to myself it will be never second time. So after that, every car I buy, I have to check with DMV and make sure. Even I asked the officer I knew around here, and he say all I do is just get the VIN number, and they have an app, just check on it. But sometimes that is not security either. They might be not found the stolen car yet, and then later they might be found the stolen car, and then you still get arrested for the stolen the car,
Oh, that's a crazy story, Mr. Lee. I know you haven't seen your family in a while, but have some of your family members at least tried to fly out here to see you?
I can call her and my family anytime I want on Facebook.
Okay.
Messenger. Now I thank you very much for the technology in America to make our family closer, Now every time I miss her, I call her home. But my mother very well. She very old, but she memory everything about me. In the family, she loved me the most. My father loved the most is my sister, and my grandmother loved one of my younger brother. God always give the people equally, If you lose something, you will gain something.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And then, Mr. Lee, what do you need from the people? What I'm trying to say. how can the people help you? Because, you know, your situation is touching to a point where, you know, we all feel for you, Mr. Lee. And with you having seen your family for about 45 years, we really, truly want to make a difference in your life, especially after everything that you've been through. Like, how can we help you? You tell us so we can make something happen for you.
It's about to see my family. Just I always visit my family again, you know, see my mother before we ever see her again. But I cannot get the document.
So what's stopping is pretty much the documentation, and that's the reason why you haven't been able to go back to Vietnam, right?
Yeah. If I can, so I can have the way that I can get back my alien number, my permanent resident green card, because I'm deportation. But at the law, in 1975, the Republican and Democrat is lost the war into the hand of the communists. So that's why I left the country, go to over here, and I became a permanent resident for a long time. But and then even I have convict one crime, it's serious crime, you know. It's not the murder or robbery, anything. I have only one burglary, but I didn't burglary no one. One person that is drive the car. He borrowed from my friend, and then when he go into the gas station, so I asked him, okay, so take me, go into gas station, I want to buy something to drink too, the soda, and then I go with him. But I didn't know that in that car have some of the stolen goods, you know, in the back of the trunk. When coming to the gas station, I was coming out by the soda, and then it must landed. It's very hot, so I stay outside. I stand outside. I don't come into the car right away until he put the gas, and then I start to come in. When I come into the car, and then we drive home. But later the police, they see the car, and they didn't catch the guy drive that car, but the people, they said, oh, that car, that is Mr. Lee, he know who the owner. And then when they come to see me, because have on the video, that is I am in the car, on that car. So that's why I would been booking for burglary, secondary burglary for commercial.
And what year was this, Mr. Lee?
That is, I believe, 2006. And I would been released. I have to go back in the Moss Landing to do my probation. I cannot go another county. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's okay.
With a chance of rain tonight before 10 p.m. by Monday night into Tuesday. Copious amounts of moisture on the way for both the
very well. I'm doing the interview over here. Too loud. Thank you. Sorry.
That's okay, Mr. Lee. For the people, so they can understand, is that when you were booked, you didn't do the crime, but you were there at the moment when you didn't know anything on what's going on around you, right? You were just in the car, and you got caught in the car, not knowing that the person that you might have been with did the crime, but you didn't do it.
Yeah, because when the person that is stolen that goods, that is they stolen only him. I'm not in there. It's not my picture there, you know. But they didn't get the guy stolen goods, but just got me because I was in the car with the stolen goods in the back. You know, so that's why since then I believe sometimes the people sentenced in prison, not all of them bad people. There is some people, the good people, they are innocent and the victim of the crime too, you know. And some of the officers here, they know I never stolen the car. They know I'm selling the car, buy the car, selling the car with Bruce. They know because they know Bruce too. So every people, if in case of they have a stolen car, that is their life. I cannot tell them what to do, you know. I say, but if you do whatever you want to do, I cannot tell you. But don't park the car in front of my place because that wanna make it this place is hot, and beside that it make me in trouble. So I asked them, if you guys want to do something, just park somewhere out. Don't park in front of my area or near my house. And they did that. If you guys do wrong, one day you guys will get caught. That is your problem. So I cannot provide the money for you to live. So I cannot tell you what to do. That is your life. So if you get caught, you go in jail. That is your problem. But don't park it over here. Even the police, they know that I don't let nobody park in front of Windy place, her place, or my place. I don't want to get involved with that kind of problem, stolen the car. In the past, I have one of a burglary already. I don't want anything stolen record no more about that.
So Mr. Lee, even though you have housing, you're still here helping out the people that does not have housing. What drives you to still help out when you are in a better situation than others?
Because I am the person that beginning on this place. I can able to do some paperwork and complain about the city. Filed a lawsuit again. The city harassed the people, the homeless people in over here in Union Point and here attachment. And I have a lawyer helping me out too. So that's why, every people here, they count on me a lot. That's it, I helping them. I helping them, also I helping myself, and I help for Wendy as well as I help every people here at the same time. That's the truth and the fact. But I also, you can see the people here, how they treat me. I earn the respect from them, and you can ask everyone over here. Have I lived here for almost 7 years? Have I taken or stolen anyone $1? Even sometimes the people, they drop the wallets with the money, $500 in the wallet. I see the wallet and then I look at the name and I found out the person who belonged to that wallet and I give it back to him. And some people, they would see that, Mr. Lee, are you crazy? Why you give the money back to him? That's your money. No, not my money. That's them. So that might be the money to live, I just pick it up, but that not belong to me, so I have to give it back to them. Something that it not belong to me, I don't want to take it. Since then, I earn a lot of respect from the people here. And say, are you crazy? Why you got the money? Why you have to give it back to? Why don't you keep that your money? I say, no, I don't want, even I'm poor now, but I try to live it clear and clean.
Well, Mr. Lee, from all the stories that you've told me so far, all I can say is that you have a good heart, Mr. Lee. And with the good things that you've done throughout your whole life, karma should come back to you in a good way. And this is the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I want to help everybody individually to get to where they need to be at in life. So, I want to say to the audience right now that's looking into this is that I will be creating a GoFundMe for Mr. Lee. So if you can, please donate. Just, go down the link, and whatever that can help Mr. Lee, I'll give it to him by hand. And so the next time that me and Mr. Lee do speak, and however much the donation is, I can give it to Mr. Lee and I can show you so that Mr. Lee can get what he needs so he can support himself and also the people that he loves. Do you have anything else to say to the people?
Yes. First of all, I very much thank you so much and gratitude to the people that compassionate about the poor people here and have the one to helping me, and I very much appreciate it for whatever that is the kindness of them. And if I have this opportunity, I can save those money and I will go back to my old business that buy the car and sell the car, even one by one. And I will do it very carefully and properly. Make sure I don't the belief and the trust of and the compassionate of the people, they give me that opportunity.
Thank you so much, Mr. Lee. Next time when we do update the people, we'll make sure that we show them on how can those donations help others individually, help them to get to where they need to be at in life. Like I said, I want to make sure that everybody has a platform to get on, to be heard, her story, and to be shared around the world so they can understand on what's going on in the streets, because you know the world is cold and people really do not care about other individuals. So that's why this platform is built, so people can get the help that they need and get them from point A to point B in their life. And this is just the beginning. So Mr. Lee, on to the next time, all right?
Yes.